Last session we played through the first half. We're doing a flight propulsion, kind of a stealthy hacking and fabrication build. We had a pretty long session last time. I was probably playing a little sloppy towards the end of it. Try to play shorter sessions normally, but it was fun. I was enjoying it and kept going, and it paid off because now we're into the really fun parts of the game. The next few floors we have all the fun research branches and everything to look forward to. We're a little bit behind on fabbing, so armory is actually a little tempting, but you can't pass up quarantine in S7 for the extended end game. Yeah, we'll be doing Section 7 today for sure. So we just got out of the chutes, which means our alert's at basically 0, and we're trying to maximize fabrications for the rest of the floors. I need an experimental signal interpreter, I think. Yep. And I'm probably evolving more hackware next, or utility slots for hackware next floor, so I probably need to build one hacking suite, either experimental or advanced. I feel like advanced might be worth fabbing over experimental, just because of the matter. 212 versus 351. This could cut into like maybe another potential fab. And when if we're only slotting in one, the effect isn't huge, so we'll probably end up doing that. I almost picked this up during the summer sale. Awesome. Yeah, I highly recommend it, so feel free to hang out and ask questions. Figure out if it's a game for you. I think most of the times the games goes on sale is only like 10% or so. So, I mean, if you have to pick it up outside of a sale, it's not the end of the world either. It's definitely worth its money, in my opinion. Plus, small indie roguelike developers, I usually try to pick up their games outside of sales, but that's just me. Anyways. Yeah, so I guess we want to figure out what's on this floor, terminals and fabricators. We still need to pull some schematics. On this floor, rating 7 is the base schematic rating for level 1 terminal, which means we get 8 and 9 on the higher level terminals. So we're looking at 8 star, or 8 prototype schematics, and then rating 9 schematics, potentially on security level 3 terminals. Which we actually didn't find at this depth. I think we found one and didn't get any value out of it, which was kind of rare because you get higher level terminals the higher up you get in the factory. And actually this run we got a lot of security level 3 terminals low in the factory, which is pretty rare, but helpful. But yeah, we're behind on fabs. I lost my sensor array like 3 times, which is crazy. Some other stuff. Let's see what else is in my inventory. I got to back up. I learned my lesson. I'd like a higher level transmission jammer. Oh, I have another system shield. A couple of HERF cannons. Smart bomb launcher. Oh, I'm overweight without that on, so I guess I need to leave that engaged. Hey, welcome, Xylan. Crunching hard on a deadline. Well, I hope you make your deadline. Time to relax as well. Alright, let's go find a terminal and get this floor started. We don't really have any more need for data jacks, since we can hack a lot of data from terminals already, and there are no more chutes in the game, which is the main thing we were using them for before. Found a fabricator. Advanced force booster. Kind of want one of those. That's on my shopping list. As a force booster. And if we're gonna end up using piercing weapons, actually I guess the type of weapon doesn't matter. But if we're gonna be high speed and probably using an advanced reaction control system, then I don't think we need an experimental force booster. Like our momentum damage bonus for melee is gonna cap before we hit the max, like before we max out like all our ways to improve our momentum. So a advanced force booster may be as good as an experimental in our situation. Curious to see what the difference is. Oh no, this one just caps out at advanced. There's not even experimental, that's right. So this is the high tier one. And we could probably really get away with a plain or an improved one anyways. Force booster is better on piercing. Well, piercing gets double momentum bonuses. So momentum in general is better on piercing. But it just doubles it. It doesn't like increase the cap. So having a force booster kind of gives you the same percentage effect, I guess. However you want to phrase that. But yeah, momentum in general is going to be better on piercing. And I think I'm going to go with plasma lances instead of nano swords. I think once you factor in momentum, the plasma lances probably do as much damage or better. If I weren't planning on using a force booster at all, then we'd probably maybe stick with nano swords. But piercing also has a improved chance to hit core, which I think helps a lot with fighting enemies. Alright, let's see where this watcher's going. Slide my transmission jammer. Oh yeah, go get him, guys. Alright, so that operator must be near a terminal. Question is... Uh-oh. Way to go, guys. Well, they blew, our advantage there. Just gonna try and beat him to the terminal. Okay, I wanted that system backup module. So we are a little corrupted at the moment. Hey, here's one. I don't really have anything I can slot out for it, except for my sensors. Let me grab it for now. Advanced train scan processor. Train scanning is intriguing. I don't know if we want to use train scanning in the late game. If we could afford to, I'd like to. Train scanning is very, very good. I'm lucky this guy didn't see me as I accidentally walked too close to him. We're going to want an actuator array at some point, but I'd rather have an advanced or experimental. Storage hacker? Yeah, we need lots of storage. Alright, my guys have alerted the sentry. Another Herf cannon. We already have 2. I don't need another one. Oh, wait. What the heck did I do? Oh, my system got corrupted. That's a terrible time to accidentally drop your transmission jammer. You're in between 2 watchers. Oh, they must have killed the sentry. Way to go, guys. So their fabricator in the top right. There's probably a row of traps here. Actually, I don't know if those can exist next to doorways. You want to draw a graph of propulsion support versus speed? Have you seen my wheel graph? I wonder if I could find that. Oh yeah, here it is. Just for a couple wheel arrangements, where the breakpoints are on support and speed. It's pretty nice to visualize what kind of wheels you should be using and how many and how heavy you should be. Not having much luck finding terminals on these floors. Like finding one terminal really gets this build going. Uh-oh. Speaking of wheels, so those hunters are about to shoot my swarmer friends, and they're probably going to blow up these machines with their piercing weapons. But we somehow evaded them. Uh-oh. Definitely, this guy's gonna get seen by these hunters. I might get seen by them, actually. Ooh. So yeah, still kind of just looking for a terminal. I think that watcher went into a room. Okay, there should be a terminal over here. Where there's an operator, terminal can't be too far. Wouldn't mind having you as a friend, so let's do this. That direct branch access points is probably worth taking. Actually, no, let's get a terminal index first. That's first and foremost, probably the most important thing we can do. I'm going to take a hauler manifest too, because I've seen some haulers and I wonder if we want to pop any of those open. Look at this guy, 5 million analysis suites and 3 high-cap storage units. It's like a bunch of level 1 rating parts. He is a low priority. Hey, welcome, Porius. I am doing well, thanks for asking. Oh, you made it to -3 with combat. Nice. Yeah, combat can be tricky. Alright, finally got our terminal index. Now we have intel to guide us. Let's find more terminals. Repair station. I just set a record for furthest distance traveled without finding a terminal. Well, the last floor was even worse. Spent like 30 minutes running around, couldn't find anything. You don't have any faction support? What do you have to be worried about in -3 and below? The map layouts just get worse, and you'll see because we'll get to research again soon. But there's like less exits, bigger maps, and they're like less connected. So honestly, combat bots I think can realistically just get screwed by like RNG on those floors. Because if you don't find an exit or like some other source of like keeping your alert low or getting off the map, you can get really screwed. And like patrol density goes up and stuff, so you can get into drawn out encounter after encounter after encounter with like not a lot of recourse. It can get pretty ugly. Around -3 is where you might want to switch from sensors to like more combat utilities on a combat build anyways. That's about the point where I find getting caught into inevitable fights, if I'm using sensors instead of like things that make my build stronger, like to get me through fights faster, then the attrition really starts to add up. Let's fix this force lance. Actually, let me fix the mini fusion reactor first. That got hit by the... there's a segregator trap somewhere and it took damage, unfortunately. And while we wait... the system backup module. I'll duck into this corridor. Didn't look like there's a lot of fabs left on this. We're down to 1 system shield, so we're not getting a lot of hacks on these things. It'd be nice to have 2, honestly. I don't really have much to give up. Maybe I should have taken that basic system shield that was on the ground from that operator I killed, just to slot in temporarily with my sensors on like a level 3 terminal or something later. Too late to think about that though. We can see if we can get something else off. Yeah. Whatever. we'll get locked out. I was gonna recall the investigation, but I'll probably get caught there anyways. Okay, looks like that's the investigation. In the bottom left. Alright, so we avoided them for now anyways. And we didn't get rid of any corruption with our system backup module in that time, unfortunately. Any terminal commands that can help you find loot? Mostly Haul or Manifest, probably. There are stockpile commands, but they're kind of bad, honestly. Most items that are on the ground aren't in what I guess the game considers stockpiles. And I don't know. If you're good at hacking, then it's like, and you have like nothing to hack for, then it's worth doing that. But like, I almost never find anything useful in a stockpile data. Cogmind records. That's a fun one. Alright, I'm gonna put up a botnet. A tracking Trojan since there's some watchers running around here, and take a direct machine index. Another repair station. We're probably not going to be coming back to this corner of the map. Unless I want to use this fabricator. I'm not too concerned about it. Hey, a security level 3 terminal. I feel like I should hold on to this. At least till I get another like botnet or two up. I want Trojan operators. Couple left on this floor. What was our fabricator situation here too? Down there, over here. These two are kind of close. Let's see, I should pull branch exits as well. So one up top and one over here. Alright, cool. And we're gonna go to one of those. I'd honestly consider going to Armory if it was on this floor. I don't think we need much from Warlords. And I wouldn't mind fabbing more. But it's on the next floor. Not really an option anyways. Oh, advanced transmission jammer. It's an upgrade. And I probably don't need to fab an experimental one if I have that advanced one, so I'm gonna grab that. Oh wait, I didn't even care about analyzing that. I just wanted to identify it. I don't think we're going to end up using any diametric drives. I just wanted to figure out what that was, though. I think impulse thruster arrays and improved Q thrusters are the propulsions I'm going to be using for the rest of the game. Oh, I still have this on. Whoops. I left it on because we had a tracking Trojan here, but we're getting too far away to keep relying on that. Alright, seal that. Dang, look at that. 9 combat grab mag systems. That could be like a decent stockpile to try and transition from combat to like a hover build. We appreciate the ambush trap array. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting layout. It's like we must defend the north access point of this terminal. It's actually like really well laid out. Like, who's gonna come up here from the bottom? We got 3 entrances from the top. Like, defend it. But yeah, that's just random. Hey, what up, Captain Winky? Same thing with these blade traps? What is this? Is that an array and not a line trap? It's not crossing the whole thing. Weird. Experimental targeting computer. This thing's gotta be level 3. Experimental force field. You may want one of those. Alright, so this is level 3. I think this was level 3. I'm gonna keep an eye on those. System restoration is better than improved system backup, I think. It is. Swap those out. Maybe I'll try and repair something here after shutting down this garrison. I actually need a lot of matter. Alright, well, we're down to 4% corruption. I'll take it. I can at least equip my mini smart bomb launcher without worrying about big problems. Don't really care about repairing that whatchamacallit, energy well. We're gonna outsmart this guy. He's so close to his terminal. Oh god, it's guarded by a behemoth? Well, this just may be a lost cause. Wait, I have the behemoth slayer. Oh shit. Dang, he got there fast. For some reason I thought there was another room here. Oh well. Not much else to do on this section of the map anyway, so let's just get out of here. Come on, friend. Alright, there is the reinforcements coming from this OB10 exit. Let's see if we can recall those programmers. We have. Alright. Maybe we'll work our way over to these terminals now. Huh. This is a weird shape, I guess. This corridor must end here or something. I'd like to go through this room. Maybe we just go around. If I'm not coming back here, maybe I should try and get some hacks off on these terminals. I want to start with the other security level 3 terminal. And I just saw a hacking suit on the ground. I kind of want that. Do we want to try and get cute with this? What is going on here? I almost wonder if he's in like another room. Nope, he can't be, because this would have to be a wall. Surprised I can't hit him. I see. Okay. Hey, what's up, Nikolai? Why can't I get this guy's attention? There we go. The KE pen did break through the wall. He's at 28 armor, so with a max roll, this will actually penetrate or break through it. Hey, sup, Marlon? I don't know how far this guy's actually gonna go. Well, apparently pretty far to investigate this. Alright, oh, he alerted this sentry as well. Interesting. Well, I got my hacking suite. Have I hacked this yet? Of course I have. Where's it going? I was going up here. I don't like these swarmers. Guess we're gonna have to fight the swarmers. Well, let's see where they're going. Well, the sentry is like in this junction. This room's probably safe. This room probably ends like right here. Oh, here they come. If I dig through 2 tiles, can I fire through the last tile in the way without risking cave-in? I'm not sure what you mean. You can, if you're not standing on a tile that you dug out, you can fire, but moving through the tiles is what causes a cave-in. So if I move through 4 tiles, I'm risking a cave-in. Yeah, you can shoot standing outside of a tunnel without risking a cave-in. That's pretty common if you have like thermal cannons with like a slower combat build or something. I risk this? I don't think so. Actually... Whoops. Security level has risen to 1. I wonder where this energy cannon is. Mass 9? Probably not nothing I care about. Hey, RNGesus, what's the plan for this run? We're gonna fab a late game build and take it to extended W++. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing S7 today. That's on the next floor. Oh shoot, this guy's coming back. Doesn't he belong? Where's your home? I forget where this guy's from. One here? Yeah, it was him. He's supposed to go back this way. Well, there's always the VOD, Nikolai. Sleep is good. Recently realized that my body needs a lot more sleep than it used to. So I've been trying to get as much sleep as possible when I can. Alright, well, either way, I think I am faster than this guy. Oh shoot, he's gonna see my dude now. These guys are probably trying to get back to this. No, that's upper caves. Where are these guys going now? This is where they belong. That's probably just a random patrol, I guess. My operator's gonna get us into trouble, isn't he? Wait, no, this guy's going the other way now? No, he's coming this way. If I throw on an ECM suite, is he gonna forget about my operator? I don't know how that works. I could try it on for a second. Such an energy hog. Oh god, I can't even take it off. Getting low on matter. Yeah, the operator was running all over the place for a moment there. You just leave any operators in a random room? Well, I want them to detect traps for me. And we're moving pretty far, so I don't really get their hacking bonus unless they follow me. There is a range to it. Oh, so this is sec level 3. What was I gonna fab here? Or try and pull? I think we're just gonna do plasma lances, so I don't need nano swords. I don't feel like I need a experimental transmission jammer anymore. Although I feel like experimental transmission jammer might make the Doom corridor easier. If maybe I can pull the programmer separately or something. Because it'll only work if I have longer range than 16, which is what the advanced is. I don't know. We'll consider that. That's not high priority for sure. EM dispersion field would be good. As would advanced reaction control system. I guess those are the main things I'm looking at. No luck. It's a lot of storage for flight. Is this a strat for fabbing melee? I'm honestly probably the only person that uses this much storage on flight. But yeah, my whole philosophy for doing fabrication strats is the sooner you can fabricate stuff, the better. And one of your limits for fabbing a lot of stuff early is not being able to actually hold on to it. So I think it's pretty important to be able to have a lot of storage units. Because then you can just snowball your build. And we're behind on fabricating right now, unfortunately. Okay, that guy did forget us. You wonder if just the transmission jammers have to pull them one by one? Well, if only one can see you at a time, you can make it work. And advance is the only one that's equal to your sight range, so you're going to have to use shorter sight lines if you have less than that. I think the programmers are left and right next to each other in the bottom of it, with one tile between them. And you can, there is one place where you can only see one combat programmer. So with advanced transmission jammer at least, I know you can pull just one. I've never tried it before, but that should be possible. It might be hard to only get one. I don't know. There's actually some really interesting things you can do. Because you can cut through like the top of the room without risking cave-in if you dig through the terminal. And from there, you might be able to get into a perspective where you can only see one of the S7 guard. But then he's probably going to shoot you with a missile and create sightlines, everything else. But yeah, if you have experimental, you can definitely just like pull them from far range. Because that's range 22, I think. Hey, what's up, Habib? Oh yeah, cloaking would make it work a lot better too, Nikolai. Well, you could already pull just one combat programmer by sticking to the top row of nooks. But I don't know if after that it's going to be a problem to pull like the other one without alerting the other two sentries and that stuff. Finally used for cloaking. I don't know why everyone's been hating on cloaking in the Cogmind Discord. Cloaking's actually like pretty solid. I kind of prefer transmission jammers and ECM suites and that kind of stuff, but cloaking is fine. Well, we'll get that at least. Oh, cool, we got the dispersion field as well. Alright, those were good pulls. Now, this room had a sentry in it, I think, so it made it hard to get over here. So how do I get to the rest of this map? I think I go back up and around. Need some matter soon. curious. Inventory empty. Okay. There was a time where I think Valgirius kept talking about how good some of the preloaded stuff in recyclers could be because they're out of death parts, and I'd never gotten like any value out of them. So I was like, let's see what's in this recycling unit. Right, where do we want to work our way over to? Basically just like the right side of the map in general. Hold up, did I pass a recycler? I haven't. Oh my god, why didn't you tell me that sooner, buddy? I walked right over those. Yeah, this is the second -4. We came out of waste. I don't think that operator belongs to this. I'm gonna put an assimilate on here anyways. Oh my god. That is not what I expected to happen there. So yeah, he's running to his terminal over here. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. I mean, I could probably blow up the terminal and all the swarmers with this thing. I don't know if it's worth it. Like, I might hit the fabricator, which we might want later. Oh, hey, my ally's about to run around like an idiot. Sure, go run to the hunters. Allies are the worst. Good prop. I already have 2 of them. You're talking about the legs. Oh no, I did pick it up, didn't I? Yeah, we're only getting tracked by 1 sentry. What's another one? Any good stockpiles? Heavy wave gun. Nice prototypes. This isn't a great situation. I see. I had like 9 Trojan botnets on the last floor. When you are getting like that many, every percent does count. Especially because I'm a little behind on hackware right now. Because I evolved propulsion slots and I'm using storage to carry it. Appears I am surrounded. Oh great, so this sentry forgot about me, and he walked up here and then just turned around. Doubling the amount of time he's spending in this room, I was waiting for him. To get out of. Alright, we might take a shot here. Oh, he told the hunters about us. That's not cool. Oh, hey, Sindragor. Never played Cogmind. Can I give a brief overview of the game? Cogmind is like, there are no builds. And like your build is kind of defined by the parts you equip. And every floor you evolve parts, and that's kind of how you level up, just from progressing from floor to floor. So you can't... There's no benefit to fighting enemies. Well, there's no experience benefit, which is part of the design. So that enables like stealth playstyles and stuff. Right now we're playing a flight build, which means we're fast, but fragile. And usually we're trying to be stealthy, but I'm currently getting chased by a lot of enemies. There is a clock to prevent scummy behavior. Every X number of turns, you get squads dispatched on you that are kind of fast. So they'll track you down and fight you. So if you spend too much time on a floor, that'll happen. And if you're fighting too much while you're spending time, they call it your alert or influence rises. And that increases like the number of enemies on the floor and stuff. And once that gets high enough, you'll start getting like, what they call them, assaults will come and track you down. And then those get worse and worse the higher it goes. And eventually it gets to a point where you basically lose the game if your alert gets too high. And yeah, attrition is also a clock. Unlike other roguelikes, you don't regenerate. So eventually you'll run out of your cores, your normal health, but also all your parts have health. So the parts you have you're gonna run out of those as well. But yeah, feel free to ask more questions and all that. Well, that didn't work out at all. Well, at least this path looks clear now. Can we get on here? Lock up this garrison. I'm gonna try and swap in and out my ECM suite, which will make how did I not see this guy? Was he there, or was he just outside of my... I'm a little baffled. Was I just not paying attention? He was there. Hey, what's up, Danny? Did I not have my sensors on? And I'm just relying on tracking Trojan from here? That must be what happened. You know what, I'm not going to use this fabricator, most likely, because it's in a really bad spot. I'm going to put a reporting Trojan on here, so I can get updates on the fab network. Which we will want eventually. Oh, I still had my armor on. That's what happened. Yeah, I didn't have my sensors on. Whoops. Put on my transmission jammer so this guy can't alert me. Or alert others of me. Getting low on matter again. Hey, another level 3 terminal. What else could I want from this? I don't think I'm going to end up using like focal or thermal shields, which are options. Spectral analyzer could be cool. Experimental power amplifier. Maybe we go for the transmission jammer we were talking about. Oh, cool, we pulled that. So I can use terminals to pull schematics. And then I can take those schematics for these parts to fabricators to build the parts. And that's kind of what the build I'm playing now is based around. I'm basically playing like a stealthy flight build that's like really good at hacking things, which gives me lots of intel to explore maps, and then I'm going to fabricate parts. I've got a big inventory. I'm basically carrying like, eventually be carrying a full combat build in my inventory, and I'm going to transition for the end game, which you pretty much have to take on with combat. I think this is a dead end. I should come back out. Oh god, those guys are still following me. There's the hunter's drone that they're sent out for me, so I should put on transmission jammer for that. Okay, it's going the other way. Put my sensors back on to see... Oh, see nothing. This sentry is doing. Actually, we're pretty safe in here. Let me throw in an ECM suite for a bit. Until we lose sight of that other guy. My matter's getting really low. Turn this off to get my energy back. I'll do another cycle of that. And here is the clock I was talking about. And yeah, it punishes you for doing stuff like I was just doing. Fortunately, it looks like these guys are leaving now, so I think the ECM suite worked. And can I recall the programmers? Not from this terminal safely. Where is a terminal when you need one? Probably try and get down here, but there is a hauler with 2 grunts as an escort down there, which may get in my way. If I can attract a recycler here. Oh my god, that's a shock trap. What does ECM stand for? I have no idea. Does it have a record? Oh, this is hard to search, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what ECM stands for. Electronic countermeasures? That works. Okay. Well, here are the programmers. So I guess I'm not going down anymore. We are slightly faster than them. Can I use this terminal still? I think that one's tapped out. Getting traced on a terminal sucks because you can lose hackware and stuff. I don't really want to risk getting traced here. But maybe I will. We did recall them, and it didn't look like we suffered any significant penalties. We do get an investigation coming here. This section of the map just gets busier and busier. I kind of just want to cut our losses and fabricate and leave. There's a fabricator up here. And one all the way down here we could make use of. There's no way we're getting any value out of this one. This intersection is just too busy. There's two down here if we could get down here. Then maybe we could fabricate down there and leave. I think we'll try to do that. Okay, those programmers are leaving. There's a recycler. Ooh, I can't even switch on a transmission jammer right now. Well, I'm gonna have to. Just get some matter off of this guy since we were that low. So yeah, matter is a resource, and it usually powers kinetic weapons, but when you're swapping parts, it costs matter too, and mine's getting pretty low. You usually restore it by fighting bots, but we're on a stealth build. Oh shoot. Stay away from that guy. These dudes have a lot of matter though. Damn, I didn't get to kill him. Stop running. Stop surviving. Okay, those guys are going to the right. Can't tell what they're doing. There we go. That's the matter I needed. Shit. Got spotted anyways. Well, they're escorting that hauler, so they're not going to prioritize fighting me. Like, they should run back to the hauler pretty soon. Dude, look at this fabrication network allocation. I want to fab now. That's what I need. We're not going to be able to get out of this situation and fast enough for me to take the kind of advantage that I'd want to, I think. We'll see. Those guys actually already moved on. See how fast I can get to these fabricators. That's a big fabricator. Was that turn 25, 316? We passed about 40 turns or something. I'll just go ahead and fabricate here. Hopefully there's not like a behemoth guarding the one at the bottom. Dang, we probably really want a system shield. Oh well. We're just gonna roll with this. I don't really have room to put anything else on. I'm gonna throw the plasma lances on this one. Because I'm not gonna get enough hacks off on this to build multiple items of different types. And I do want to build multiple plasma lances so I can load it once and then get like maybe 2 hacks off. Alright, so that's building a plasma lance for us. It's an endgame melee weapon. Oh god, this is not a great place for a fabricator. Those guys are backing up at least. This is where a cloaking device would be nice. Actually wish I had one. Alright, and on this one, security level 2, we're gonna need... Cloaking devices are good. I just keep seeing people, like, I don't know, like really on a very vocally saying how bad they are in Cogmind chat on the Discord, and I don't know. It's funny how people have different opinions about different items, and a lot of it's probably based on their playstyle or just their experience with them, but cloaking devices can be really good. There are other bad items to complain about. You can trust me on that. How much light regen weighs? Probably 3. I don't... From a general standpoint, light regen just isn't very good. If you want to talk about items that a lot of people really like. And here's the deal with light regen. So there are 2 situations where you want armor. You either want armor with high coverage because you're going to be fighting a lot, which light regen is not. Every light armor sucks if you're playing a combat build. You want medium and heavy armor. And if you're playing a build like I am now, where we're not getting shot very often, then you don't need regenerative plating. Like, my light armor is not getting hit almost at all. And even when it does, like, we have free reign over repair stations. I can repair my light armor so easily. I can pick up any piece of light armor, and it serves the same purpose as light regen plating. And yeah, powered armor is probably the best, Nikolai, but it's incredibly rare to find on the ground, so you either have to be able to fabricate it, which a lot of combat builds can't do, or it's too heavy for a lot of flight builds. But yeah, that's my stance on light regen plating, is it's just not that good. Okay, what was I gonna fabricate? Oh, I do need hackware. So what's my next evolve? We're gonna get 3 more evolves this game. I think I'm gonna go with 3 weapon slots. I usually like to go with 4, but I might try 3 this run, because I feel like I'm gonna be strapped for other slots. Let's say if I do 1 weapon slot, probably 1 to 2 propulsion slots, and possibly 1 power slot, depending on how good S7 is to us. Which leaves me 1 or 2 utility slots, depending on how many weapon slots I truly end up going with. So next floor, I will evolve at least 1 utility slot. So yeah, I think I'm gonna build a hacking suite here. Oh, you know what I didn't do on the last terminal? Is a siphon Trojan. Well, that's probably good because we don't get a lot of hacks on that one, but I will use that here. Hey, what up, Rink? Thank you for the sub. What's going on, man?
From a seller on a new Vintratelli custom for like $700. Should I YOLO another guitar?
I don't know what a Vintratelli is, but I don't know. Do you need another guitar? Made in Mexico? No. Probably not. You can get really cheap made in Mexico tellies. Can you get those for like 300 bucks? I mean, it sounds like this is like a better model, but... And wow, 2 years. That's awesome, man. Thank you for the support. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know. New guitars are exciting. Let's see. Can I seal up this garrison while I'm down here? Huh, it doesn't show the display when you're off screen. I just want to see how close this fabricator is. It's closer, alright. Oh, is this guy gonna see me? This is his range. Alright, build another plasma lance. What is the matter cost of these? 351? Maybe I should put a siphon on here. Alright. They should be a lot cheaper now. I'm not even going to pick that up yet because I don't have storage capacity. Alright, that's an advanced hacking suite. Let's throw on a new schematic here. I should probably just get my experimental signal interpreter at this point. I have a system shield already. I want to use one next floor. But I have it in my inventory, so we're ready to go there. I didn't build an experimental hacking suite because it costs like 50% more matter. Actually, more than that. It's like 75% more matter or something. And it's only, what, 16 from 14? It's not a huge increase in offensive hackware. Let's slot in that system backup module while I'm here. Every percent does count. Like if I were going to, like if you're equipping multiple, like if I swapped out all my advanced hackware for experimental, it'd be a huge difference. And even that 2% is a big deal. I mean, I've been putting on a bunch of 1% botnets on a bunch of terminals. But right now, I'm just trying to get as much like other fabs off because we just don't have a lot of stuff that I want so far. Looks like it might be a nice little fabrication session. And I'm sitting down here without a sensor array on. I don't think I'm going to go with the backup signal interpreter. Slightly risky, but not something we need. Maybe EM dispersion field would be good here soon. Also, I have that we might want. We'll want a force field eventually. Melee analysis suites are good. You can often find those on the ground. And then the transmission jammer. So those are like the 4 things we're kind of looking at. Yeah, let's go. Let's get an EM dispersion field. Insufficient matter. Is this with the siphon? I think it is. So what costs less matter that we could build? Man, that's expensive. 384. These high tier parts cost so much. I bet you I could have built that if I had that Siphon Trojan for that first Plasma Lance fab. That is also 384. I don't know, maybe I can build like an improved Impulse Thruster Array. Even the mini fusion reactor is too high. Force field 417. Ooh, this stuff is expensive. What about the melee analysis suite? 351, jeez. Yeah, Impulse Thruster Array is probably the only thing that I could end up getting value out of that I might be able to fab. We actually don't know how much matters on here, but let's find out. I guess I'm gonna risk lockout here. Nope, still insufficient. Alright, this thing is tapped out. Alright, so I need to make 3 spaces in my inventory. The microvision core can probably go. I can probably drop one of these arrays. Train scan processor is kind of expendable. I don't need this hacking suite. Some of these guns are expendable as well. Sorta? I don't know, it's kind of nice to have them. Maybe I just drop a field propulsion array. Hopefully we don't get shot too much. Oh, and actually I can just take this off. Slot in the signal, or the experimental signal interpreter. That's just an upgrade. So that frees up a slot as well. What are all the cannons for? So I'm carrying the Herf cannons so I could fight prototype bots if I want their loot, which I don't know if I'm actually going to want loot from any of the prototype bots. And I don't think I'm doing C-Gamp, so I probably don't even need to fight them in general, which is one reason I would use those. Actually, melee is going to be better for those guys at this point anyways. Melee is definitely better for the Alpha 7s because they're weak to piercing. The one thing I really want Herf cannons for is S7 guard, I think, because I want to get heavy regen plating from them. That's probably going to be my endgame armor. Otherwise, I probably don't need a Herf cannon. I want one good Nova cannon for opening up walls, so I can open up shells and research branches without angering researchers from like outside the room. That can be very valuable. And the KE penetrator is kind of for like sniping sentries through walls if I need to pull them or aggro them. I probably don't need 2 Herf cannons, and I probably don't need this KE penetrator. Behemoth Slayer is kind of expendable as well, but it has like a really good use if I need it, so I'm gonna hold on to that. I can drop this Force Lance. Just take the Plasma Lance. These are pretty low coverage, so you don't really lose them very easily. Okay. When was the last matter refill? So we could potentially, in about 300 turns, get another matter refill. Very, very unlikely. These 2 fabricators are tapped out anyway, so I might just go up to this, work my way over here, which is closer to the exits that we're going to be taking. How about we throw on sensors before I get into a mess? I might actually retrieve matter from here. Matter reserves depleted. You are a worthless recycling machine. Don't do it, hunters. Shoot. Those hunters aren't very fast. I wanted to attack the recycler, but I think he was within range of his stress call on the hunters, which would have been bad. Oh my god. How did I not see any of those guys? I know I was jammed, but that just happened last turn. Well, that's not great. And nothing died. Excellent. That's gonna hit myself. This might shield me a bit. Wait, what is that? Advanced Armor Integrity Analyze, that's pretty good. Okay, my sensors just got shot. Oh god, the hunters know I'm here. Well, now that the swarmers are dead, I think we can just run. Or, they're not all dead, but they don't have weapons. Let's go ahead and throw on my armor. And we're going to take a few hits. Ooh, I took another hit. That's unfortunate. Alright. Possibly worth it for that matter. I can repair all this stuff as long as I don't lose it. Alright, now we run. Hey, what's up, Decinim? Welcome. I don't know what you're talking about, Vectus. This is a pretty smooth factory floor. Everything's going according to plan. Looks like those grunts forgot about us. Fab network locked out, as we figured. Sometimes you get lucky though and you get an extra couple of hacks off, or fabs off. These blade traps are making me a little nervous. Actually, let's throw on that system backup module. Try and clear this corruption. I've actually had these utilities on for a lot of turns, and we've only cleared one corruption all floor. Not getting a lot of value out of the system backup module. Dispatching trackers? I hope not. We had to deal with them last game. I get another hack off on this? Yeah, probably not worth it. Alright, let's just get out of here. A 2x2 recycler? I don't remember that lore. Is that a thing? A 2x2 transporter? Oh yeah, that's in the archives lore, right? I'm throwing the system restoration module here, and actually let's try and lure a recycler here. Hold up, am I missing something? 'Cause I don't have my... I guess I just put my grenade launcher into the inventory instead of my weapon slot. That's fine. See if I can lure some recyclers here. Also clearing my corruption. Programmers is probably when we leave. Let me slot armor on, since we are going into the... Oh geez, my matter is really low right now. Where the recycler's at? Oh well, we gotta go. Oh god. Just when I don't have my smart bomb launcher equipped, and probably not enough matter to use this very effectively. Well, that was effective. How do you like that shot? There must be friends nearby. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, let's just go away from there. Alright, we're in the bottom right corner of the map. I don't think we've gotten core expander yet. Oh shit. Okay. That scrap was actually really tempting. There we go, give me the matter. Oh! And this is the dimensional node initializer, I think. I don't think there's any reason for me to grab this. We could kill Warlord with this build and this. I don't see any reason to do that though. Now we're going to Warlord. And I don't even have enough matter to equip ID it, which is what I was gonna do. How could I kill Warlord? With like a bunch of plasma lances? I think we could do it. And then teleport out. Stop taking the matter. The thing is, I'm probably going to use a teleporter in S7. And I'm going to need another one for the extended endgame, which means I'm going to need to grab that in quarantine, which spawns next to these anyways. This is either a tractor beam or a field recycling unit, something like that, yeah. Which we could use for a matter, but... Oh god, what is this? Exit. Q room isn't guaranteed? I've never not seen it. If it's not guaranteed, it's one of those things that's supposed to be guaranteed, and maybe there's some like really, really rare like map gen quirks that eliminate it. Actually, I have inventory space for it. I can at least pick it up. If I get Sigic's Broadsword, I might use it, but Plasma Lances are all we need. I could take this remote data jack and hack these guys and leave, but I don't want to. Dude. What's up with these spawns? Cool, I only hit my core. I like how he kept extracting traps while I was killing him. That dude is dedicated to his craft. Oh, shoot. That was unlucky. Trap him? We could have. Open door. What made that noise? There was no door there. Does this guy have an immediate analysis suite? Nice work. That's how that's supposed to go. Where did I spawn? Top right. Guess we're getting bottlenecked through all this. What's my range on this? Perfect. Taking a slight cave-in risk here. And I didn't. It's a funny one. Is there any schematics I want to pull from a security level 1 terminal? Or I can get up to rating 7 from here. Yeah, there are a few things actually. Advanced actuator array. It's pretty much as good as an experimental one. And it's 7 instead of like rating 9 prototype, I think. What? I can't lock that out here. Oh my god, we have high alert. Oops. Nothing to see here, Hunter. Oh my god. What have I done? Are they actually sending an investigation? They could send him from here, but I don't think I've ever seen anything but a ARC come out of there. Did I go to Warlords last time? This ambient music is new for me. I like it. Yeah, there's no place for the investigation coming in the first caves. Oh, mapping drones. These aren't new, right? There were mapping drones before. Or am I thinking of... There was a train scanning drone before. I don't have a slot to dedicate to those. I wonder how good mapping drones would be in A0. I don't want to get seen by Warlord, because I wanted to fabricate stuff on -2. So I want to make sure we don't accidentally walk in there. Fortunately, it looks like he's at the end of like a corridor where I can't accidentally pass him easily. What does this guy have to say? It looks like new lore for me. We've learned so much about how complex OB10 operates, but it feels like every time we reach this stage, suddenly everything changes. We must strike while this knowledge is still at its most valuable. Oh, here's a lore dump on... bunch of garrison and complex stuff. Wait, how do I not have signal generators? Oh, these are the generators, not the... self-destruct interrupters. That's your item? I actually have a fabbing strategy that I think might work well that uses these. I get this in my gallery. I think I have to pick it up. There we go. Can't get him in the gallery? I just got him. You just have to put items like that in your inventory. Whoa, watch it, buddy. You almost hit me with that. He actually, this guy got caught in the crossfire. They just executed some guy and then killed one of their friends by accident. That's hilarious. Collateral damage. Retrofitting station. Does Warlord have a bunch of unique machines? I think he does. Damn, look at all these green question marks. Corruption is your friend? Oh, here I think here's a new drone event. Warlord just likes to blow them up, but I say we should strongly consider reusing OB10 traps against main.c. I actually want to use these. Is this where I ditched the DNI? I think it is. Yeah, mini sniffer drone bay. What was Kizrati thinking? Bring me your traps. Just gonna disable W defenses. That's true. My intent is actually to... I wanted to gather them and put more stuff out here. But you're right, I don't really want them going this way. Oh god, how do I get back to Cogmind? I just move? Where am I? Here we go. Oh yeah, shift cycles, that's right. Humpback, you say? I could actually probably swap 2 large storage units out for a humpback if I really wanted to. I don't think we will, though. Oh, they do weigh 80. I was thinking I forgot their mascot nerfed. No, you're right, there's no way I can do that. He's just telling me Trojans, I think. Yeah. Integrity-wise? Is that when I get hit by crushers? I think crushers hit it. Because what I didn't realize is this thing takes 50 energy to swing. So I was trying to dig a tunnel, and I ran out of energy, and I started getting hit a lot. Oh man, how do I break in? Oh wait, it's right here. I probably need to cut through here. Huh. I can't safely get in here, can I? That's a first. Oh wait, that's not gonna cut through, is it? 56 armor. Only does 45 damage. Well, that's too bad. I guess we're not getting the Warlord stash, which is really the only reason for us to come here. I can see what's in the Vortex. Vortex weapons can usually cut through here too, but... Smart Bomb it? Can I do enough damage? I'd have to do 112 damage. Wait, no. This is only resistant to EM. So Smart Bomb could break through. There's no safe way for me to get in here without getting potentially crushed. Additional 50 to AoE. Oh yeah, that's right. Or half damage from all AoE sources. Risk the run. We could get like a nice hacking suite or something. Like a prototype hackware would be awesome. Ah, fuck it. We can do this.
Sub. Will become. More uploads. D.
Hey Senjai, thank you for the sub. More YouTube uploads? I uploaded my last Cogmind stream VOD up there like a week ago. I don't know what's next in store. I have a I was playing Monster Train last week and I had like this like the dumbest build. It was like so strong and so ridiculous, and it was like late, but I was just recorded the last couple of rounds just because it seemed fun enough to share, so I might upload that. I need to watch it again and see if it looks worthwhile. I want to do some 7DRL and stuff and other things, so I don't know. There's stuff in the works. What's rare? I might take the focal shield. I don't know. The way I play these builds, I usually don't have room for items like that. Nikolai, my first time ever playing Cogmind, I got to the Warlord stash, and I was streaming, and everyone in chat was like, heck yeah, check out the stash, like, you gotta see what's in there. And it had like 2 legs in the VCR, I think. It was like the most abysmal, pitiful stash ever. And I was like, what are these guys like talking about? Like, this is pathetic. But yeah, it was like one of like the really unlikely awful ones. Oh, Cogmind content is rare. Yeah, I'll probably I'll probably upload this to YouTube as well once I'm done. Assuming we win and the run seems worthwhile. But yeah, I like Cogmind, so I'll keep uploading stuff to YouTube. For sure. Yeah, I don't think I'm even gonna bother with the focal shield. I guess I'll get rid of this drone bay and do it. Oh, we made it. Did I go to the Vortex Lab? I wouldn't mind just leaving before the assault starts. But Force Lances could be, or Vortex Lances could be pretty cool. But nothing resists slashing or piercing anyways, really. So what is really the value in a Vortex Lance? Not incredibly high, is it? Alright, I'm just leaving. You will leave behind 54 allies. Oh, sorry, drones. I could just picture, like, a tear welling up in Warlord's eye as he realized Cogmind left without even saying hi. Sorry, bud, but you were too chaotic for my needs this run. Vortex stuff is very good. It's pretty high damage, and nothing resists it. So they're one really good option for fighting, like, some of the endgame bosses. Like main.c in particular. Because he resists everything but kinetics and melee. Which is unfortunate. It's kind of dumb that you have to use, like... And melee's not even... Unless you're doing, like, a dedicated melee build, it's not even, like, a great, like... It's not even, like, a real damage type. Most builds aren't going to, like, rely on melee to fight main.c. So you're basically stuck with using kinetics. Or, like, a few other things. I think we're gonna fight this behemoth. Ouch. Oh god, we missed. There goes my armor. Yikes. Why am I even looking at this loot? It's like all like way too heavy. There's nothing here I could possibly use. Flying Behemoth cosplay. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to drop. Oh well. That's hilarious, actually. The hovering duelist. How fast do a hovering brawlers move? Their armor probably makes them too heavy, right? That would be kind of scary. Alright, so this ARC probably came from the exit. My favorite is when the brawlers get backup lasers, because you shoot their maces off or whatever their melee weapon is. And then they shoot you like twice and then overheat and die. Those hunters are in a pretty short route. I think we gotta fight these swarmers. I want to sneak into here, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Actually, I could do that right now. These hunters don't move much. Perfect. Now we just have programmers. Okay, he's going the other way, that's good. Alright, that ARC has got to be close to the exit. Ooh. That was scary. Wait, where's he going? There we go. Alright. On to research. I think I decided 2 utility slots. Am I gonna want to equip more storage? I don't think we have the utility slots for it even if I add more propulsion, so let's just do this. Alright. Research time. This is gonna be a fun death. This is where Quarantine and S7 are. Alright, let's take a quick break, and then we'll do some research.